Hello everyone, today I am going to talk about voice therapy. One thing to remember is that for any therapy to be effective, the techniques have to be implemented in a correct manner. Having said that, I will be dividing therapy into three different approaches: symptomatic voice therapy, physiologic voice therapy, and psychogenic voice therapy. Beginning with the first one, that is symptomatic voice therapy, as the name suggests, here we will be working on the symptoms presented by the patient through various relaxation and breathing exercises. So the first exercise I will be talking about is abdominal or diaphragmatic breathing. There are two things to be kept in mind here: posture and relaxation. Initially, the exercise can be carried out in a supine position, and then later on the client can shift to a sitting position, for example sitting on a chair. Now coming to relaxation, it could be difficult for some patients to achieve that relaxed state of mind and body. Therefore, we will be starting with Jacobson's progressive relaxation technique. So in this technique, the muscle tension is released in a sequence and we move from distal to proximal. So starting with the feet, ask the client to spread out his feet, spread out his legs and create muscle tension in the feet. Ask them to tighten it and curl the toes under, and once it is completely tightened, ask them to slowly release the grip and relax only that specific part, that is the feet. Then moving more proximal, we go from feet to the legs. Same thing is to be done with the legs. Then from the legs to the abdomen. The patient has to tighten that particular group of muscles completely and then slowly release that muscle tension. So from feet to legs to abdomen, we go to the neck and the shoulders. And finally, after everything is completed in a sequence, we move to localized relaxation, that is focusing only on abdominal breathing. Now coming to abdominal breathing, ask the patient to inhale air and notice the movement of abdomen. When the patient is taking the air inside, the abdomen should be moving outwards. And when the patient is releasing air, that is exhaling the air, the abdomen should be moving inside. So ask the patient to monitor this coordination of movement first in the supine position. They can also be asked to keep a book on the abdomen, so when the air is taken in, the book goes upward, and when the air moves out, the book goes down. So another thing which I would like to emphasize is that once the patient is comfortable practicing this breathing exercise, we have to now introduce voice into it. So it will be carried out with different stages. So the first stage is humming. Ask the client to hum during exhalation. So the first part is humming. The next part is words. The next stage is phrases, short sentences, long sentences, reading, and finally conversation. Once the client has achieved all of these stages, we will ask them to work on their self-monitoring skills so that they are able to apply this in their real life situations and in their own personal environments. Practice and repetition is the key here, and the patient has to be asked to at least practice this exercise 3 times in a day for an interval of around 20 to 25 minutes each time. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful.